But yeah, sadly, this will not be a Okay, weird. You can still hear me, right? Um. Anyway, so all images are from Hereforge or Shard. This is the adventure Shards of the Spellforge, Kobold Presses, Tales of the Valiant, 5th edition mechanic. I'm excited. I've been wanting to play this game forever. All right. So you three have been just starting your adventuring, just started your traveling, going about. I'm not gonna lie, I might have made some jokes about y'all being the wilderness trio or something like that because all y'all are somewhat based in nature. Barbarian, ranger, druid. Yeah, it kind of makes sense that you three are hanging out together. But y'all have started your adventuring, y'all have started your traveling. And in your travels, you have come upon this very lush, bustling town full of smiling folks, smiling townsfolks. You can tell that there are other travelers there, that this is a very busy town. It definitely shows that this town has gotten a lot of traffic. This town has gotten a lot of passersby come through. It's pretty, you know there's a trade route not far from it. Let's see. And to any future viewers, I do apologize. I am brand new to GMing.
Okay.
Let's see. The well-kept buildings of this town make it an inviting place. The clothing of the townsfolk and their demeanor indicate they earn a good living, and it seems a place free of threats or danger despite its urban nature. So it definitely has a friendly atmosphere. It is very welcoming. There's I guess let's go ahead and get our first roll just for funds. Perception.
Hey.
I also sadly do not have town maps or wilderness maps, so we're just gonna have to deal. Okay, so Hatter, if you wanted to throw in a perception or
Whip.
just to see. Okay. So
I see.
So Malvern and Kurt, because I'm assuming that's how your character's name is said. Cert. Okay. Like Servitor. Got
there yet?
I was about to say, Jasper's just there being just a guy.
Just a goofy little guy.
Just enjoying himself. So Malvern and Cert, y'all see you see the townsfolk, you see the trading centers, the stalls, the shops. You also can tell that there is a inn not too far, where it seems that most of the hustle and bustle is really happening and seems to be the predominant place where y'all can get a room for the night. Y'all have been on the road for a little while. So yeah. Long, multiple days of travel, multiple days of camping out, and maybe it's about time to get a nice comfy bed for the night.
This is fine.
Yeah.
I've got my hammock. I'm good.
I am a deer.
When did we
100%
get
certain to figure that out.
when did we get into a town?
There's a random townsperson who goes like, "Oh, hello there. Welcome to
Hi.
Fernhaven.
Thank
you. You know.
What can I do you for?"
We are trying to find ourselves some bedding for the night.
Oh,
Got a
well.
local inn or anything that you recommend?
Oh, the Pierce Tart Inn just over there. She points to the inn that was forementioned. It's like best place you can find a bed in the entire town.
I'm sorry, did you say it was the Pear's Tart Inn? Or did I mishear you? It was a long night, okay?
She said that it's the best place you could find a bed all Oh, thank you for that. But it was the best place you could find a bed best place to find a bed all in town kind of thing. Couldn't ask for a better place. So she decides to go ahead and she's gonna just gonna offer to lead you to the inn and introduce you to the innkeeper.
I'll take it.
All right.
Wonderful.
Do.
I love it.
So as you're approaching the inn, you can hear. Actually, wait. Hold on. I wrote a thing. There it is.
Gimme.
So as you guys are approaching the inn, you can kind of hear some lighthearted chatter coming from inside, along with the aromas of really delicious food. You know, you can tell that spices are getting used. There's the scent of meats. There's the scent of like pies, some really good vegetable stew kind of stuff, just kind of wafting out of the inn. Upon nearing it or getting closer, you can see that there's a sign outside this cheery inn. Oh, sorry. The sign outside this cheery inn depicts a deer with an arrow in its flank. Inside, the smells of cooking meat and spices float through the air, and a fire crackles and pops in a large fireplace in the main room. A handful of patrons enjoy their food and drink in contented silence. I started laughing because we have a deer boy here.
Hi.
I'm gonna lean over to Cert. So, you gonna be okay here?
I guess. I have my butt on the wall, but hey, you know, whatever, I guess.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
As you guys enter in, you see a man and his daughter behind the counter taking orders, talking to fellow travelers and locals alike. The lady goes, "Hadley, found some travelers outside. Thought I'd decide to bring them into you." Hadley raises his hand and goes, "Oi, welcome. How can I help you?"
We're looking for, sorry, I haven't done this in a hot minute.
It's all right.
Just
we're
looking
looking
for
for a
some
place to
place to
stay.
rest tonight.
Well, can't find a better place in all of Fernhaven than right here. I'm Hadley Ristock. This is my daughter, Mayana. We run this here inn, and we happily take any and all travelers coming through. Is it going to be one room? Do you need individual rooms? What you looking for?
Probably individual rooms.
All right. That will be 1 gold piece per room for the night.
How do I see how many gold pieces I have? I don't see it on here.
Hold down to
That's an
equipment.
interesting question.
It should be in your equipment.
It
Yeah.
should.
Okay.
There we go. Oh,
We'll subtract 1 gold as I place a gold down on the counter.
yep. So,
All right then. Happy to have you here tonight. Feel free to get some food. Let's see. Double check make sure that there. I should have checked for that. Double check. Da, da, da. Yeah, easily get some food. Or if you need any supplies, we also do have we are also purveyors of supplies for the traveling folks that come through here. We know that, you adventure types often need to restock and refuel on your equipment, and so we have various items that you can get as well.
Good to know. Thank you. Do you know about where we could find those here?
He actually motions over to the corner just down the long counter that you see, and right around the corner you can actually see like a shelving behind the counters that has like some potions of healing. There are some like hip and rope. You got, very basic daggers, some swords, some clothing. And there even happens to be if you look out the window or look out the door that's on the other side, there's also happens to be a canoe there.
Oh,
Alrighty.
so you're in Doubles as a general store?
That it does. Like I said, we have all kinds of types that come through here, and we just found that it's good business to, if they don't need a room, then at least to be able to provide some extra supplies for them just in case. Because all manner of weird things can happen out there.
Oh, I'm sure.
You can say that again.
small town. Small town, it's small.
Aye, that it is. If you would like, go ahead and would you like to take a look, get some food?
I'd like to just take a look at the equipment.
All right.
I'm going to get some food.
Is food included with our room?
Dinner is included, which won't be for till about sunset. And currently, as you guys had entered into the town, it was not quite sunset, but it was definitely past midday.
Okay.
Snaggage. Snaggage.
We are not sponsored.
This is generic off-brand.
Still, we're not
Yeah.
sponsored.
Cheesy.
This is also not sponsored. Ignore this.
So I shouldn't put the bottle of Kraken up on the screen?
Jeez Louise.
Don't worry, I'm not drinking during game.
These are also not sponsored. Ignore this. You see nothing.
Don't worry, their perception rolls are low. Speaking of perception, Malvern, go ahead and roll me one.
Okay. $10.
You know what? I'll allow it. It's right there at passing for most difficulties anyway. So plus it's not that hard, honestly. So as you look around, looking at you said you wanted to look at the items. That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see specifically that there's about 5 potions of healing there. 2 cloaks that are just your basic average traveler's cloak. You got about 5 rolls or whatever when you loop up the rope. You got 5 of those of hempen rope, each 50 foot.
5 bundles of hemp and rope.
Yes, there you go.
Bundles.
And then you see some basic daggers, basic short swords. Got one short bow and an empty quiver. Got arrows to the left of it. It looks like they sell those separately. And then that's about it for what's in the surplus store.
Okay.
Mayana approaches the counter and goes, "How can I help you?"
How much are the healing potions?
Give me one moment. I actually got to look at this one.
Can I take a guess? I'd like to guess 50. Final answer.
It should be push.
I hope not. I don't have that
Oh,
much.
nope, that's spells. I need items. There we go. Potions are not magic items. Something else I have to remember. You know what? That is way too expensive. All right. So Mayana is going to look at you. She goes, like, "Oh, they're about 2 gold each."
2 gold each.
Yeah, they're pricey to make, but we also know that sometimes adventurers, especially a lot of them who are just starting out, come through here, and they don't have a lot of funds. So we try to make sure it's available. So 2 gold.
Appreciated. I'll take one of them then.
All right, and you can now add a potion of healing to your inventory.
Figure out how to do that. Oh wait.
Can I overhear this conversation?
I mean, unless you've traveled to away from the counter, you should be able. You're within earshot. You should be able to hear it.
Proficiency in herbalism tools. Would I know about how much it costs to make these?
Uh, you would definitely know the average selling price. And according to the player's guide, it's 50 gold pieces. So
I was right.
So yeah, so you know that that the store is being very generous in keeping them so low, even though it's still gold pieces, because gold's expensive. Gold's a lot of worth.
I'm just gonna lean over towards Malvern.
Mm-hmm.
They're investing in us, so we should invest back in the town.
Yeah.
All right. Jasper, do you also wish to do shopping, or do you want to what do you want to do?
I'm going to try to reach for my big bag of gold and realize that I left it at home. So I'm going to take my small pouch of gold and pull, what was it, 2 gold?
Yeah, 2 gold per potion of healing.
Yeah, pull 2 gold out, and I'm going to drop 2 gold on the counter, embarrassed that I don't have my big bag of gold on me.
I take it you also want a potion of healing as well?
Yes, please.
All right,
You never know when they'll come in handy.
she takes the gold, hands you a potion of healing.
Thank you.
I'm gonna lean over to Jasper. I'm gonna go. Investing in the town.
Investing in the town.
Cert, you said you wanted food. Did you want to check out the surplus store first, or did you also just want to go straight to getting a table and getting some noms?
Like Sir was already like went over sort of to the table and like grabbing himself a biscuit. He's got like biscuit in mouth when everybody else goes over to the surplus and goes, and pulls out like 2 gold pieces of there with a mouthful of biscuit.
She Mayana nods and with a small chuckle hands you a potion of healing as well, and accepts the gold. All right. Since I take it this means you're gonna head back to your table.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception.
All right. I do have a passive perception of 19.
You know what? Fuck the roll. That. Damn.
Mine's only 13.
My fracking massive.
I'm just like, oh, I see. You're trying to take after Cam now.
Wisdom casters, right?
Oh, jeez. Wait, I thought he was a ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so as you head back to your table, you obviously notice some of the other patrons in the tavern side of the inn. One of which though sticks out, and it is a human woman who seems very weary. Even though she kind of keeps a smile on her face, you can tell it's not a genuine smile. There is a sense of stress, weariness, and worry about her. She's definitely she's got a dirt stained apron, which kind of suggests that she works with some kind of garden or vegetation at some point. And she's just sitting there and she's working on a pint of ale. Just on her own, sitting away from everybody else. What do you decide to do?
He's like mildly looking over that direction, just like, but he's still like mouthful of biscuit, just like, he's really hungry. He's got a lot of butt he's got to feed.
Jeez. Let's see. What was everybody else's passives?
13.
13?
13.
13?
Yep.
Yeah, I have like ridiculous freaking bonuses to that.
Yes, you do.
Which is really ironic because I have the aware feat.
I have scrutinous, which gives me the passive for both perception and investigation of +5. I also have advantage on them.
I can't be surprised, and hidden targets don't have advantage, but that's about it.
Oh my goodness.
I can also read lips.
Nice.
But yeah, so the rest of y'all definitely take notice of her across the room because again, she does kind of stand out. And like you can kind of tell about the stress, but you don't notice as much of the hiding her genuine emotions as much. Because I also see that Cert has a passive insight of 14.
My passive investigation of 19. It's
Yeah. So you definitely notice all that. My goodness.
the intelligence and wisdom were not my stats.
I can tell.
They were my medium stats. Not even my high stat. My dump stat was strength.
And I will say for Malvern, you definitely notice that there's definitely something being hidden in accordance with her facial expressions. Again, you're not quite sure what, but you can tell there's more. There's definitely something going on. There's something stressing this woman out.
Okay.
So what would you all like to do now?
I mean, I think we
Like
should
to-
obviously go speak with her.
Speak with who?
The lady standing over there.
There's a lady sitting over there.
Her. Like, sort of like reaches over, grabs his head, nods his head at the direction of the lady. Her.
Okay.
You see now?
Yes, I see now.
Okay. Okay.
But she does look to be enjoying her drink.
I don't think she'd mind if we interrupted.
All right.
Yes. I cleared my throat. Biscuit. All up in the mouth.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Just
what?
kind of hops up, starts wandering over.
Hey, I walk over too.
The woman kind of is not quite 100% paying attention to her surroundings. She's very much lost in thought as she's just sort of blankly staring off to the side a little bit.
Yeah.
Then these three weirdos sit down next to her.
Bye.
I don't sit down anywhere.
She jumps a little bit upon the hello and the arrival of you three. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry? Am
My companions thought that maybe you wanted some company.
oh,
More along the lines of you, it looked like you were going through something and needing of assistance or those kind of things.
A little stress.
Yes.
uh, apparently I don't hide it very well then. I see. Um, well, you know what, you seem to be an adventuring type. Um, in truth, yes, I am stressed, and I was actually considering of posting a quest on the quest board in the town center. My husband has gone missing. Everyone else thinks it's not too big of a deal right now. It's not even been a full day since his disappearance, but I know he's missing. I know something has happened. He would not have gone so long already without having told me first. I'm Sabrina Tass, by the way. And she puts out a hand to shake an introduction.
I shake her hand. It's nice to meet you too. Sorry to hear about your husband.
Jasper Twilight, nice to meet you.
I'm
you
Sir
think
Hathith.
You think maybe he went hunting or fishing?
If that had been the case, he would have been home last night. He would not have been gone this entire time. We have plenty. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, it's fine. Go ahead.
We have plenty of rivers and lakes and ponds in the area that, well, yes, it takes a little bit of travel. Not that long. We don't have to go far for any of fish aside. You know, fish aside from anything else. We have plenty of game, plenty of resources in the area. Let's see.
Do you know if he was heading anywhere specific?
What I do know is he spent most of yesterday being in a very frantic state, talking about how his sister-in-law's inventions were dangerous, and he left. I know he was talking about having to go talk to our local artist and our hunter because they too had been they had recently bought those inventions from his sister-in-law.
So, your sister?
No, his sister's wife.
Ah,
Um, her name is Eglantine Whipperwit. She's our local inventor and craftsperson. She usually does any of the fixing when it comes to any of our more mechanical features here in town. And my husband has had been a little bit worried about her for a while because sadly his sister passed away not too long ago. And Egg has been having a rough time of it. So much so that it seems that she's been throwing herself into her work more than is healthy for a person. She recently had made a trip out, was maybe gone for a day for a foraging and excavating for materials because sadly Fernhaven we do not have any mines here. So we don't have any ready access material to metals or things that she normally would need, so she usually has to try to find what she can. She came back with some weird objects that seem to have some kind of power. She had created some inventions using these items, and everyone was very impressed and found them very intriguing. Almost to the point that they definitely seem to have magical qualities about them. And everybody had been clamoring, especially after our artist and our local hunter had taken to them, and definitely seems to have changed some things. Let me get through. Make sure I'm trying to make sure I'm giving you guys the information you're supposed to be getting.
Mhm.
Um. So she okay. Whew. She crafted 3 of these inventions, 2 of which, as I said before, she sold. The third one she decided to gift to my husband Farron, as a thanks for his support during her these past 7 months due to the difficulties. Though Farron has not stopped showing his worry because, you know, it's his sister-in-law. They were close. They've always been good friends. I do know that Farron went to visit Raphael, who's the artist of our town, and Tota Ravenfeather, who is our local hunter, though she's a bit of a recluse.
Sorry, what was the artist's name?
Raphael. And if you must know, it's spelled Rafayal.
What does your husband look like? Just so if we do decide to go track him down, we know who we're looking for.
Well, if you actually would accept the quest, it would save me the trouble having to post it, and I would ask you that you please, yes, do track down my husband. But he.
I mean, I'm a pretty good tracker. I do.
Is it? There is. There is an actual description of him, and I'm trying.
There's over there like trying to flex on there, but he's like got little twig arms, so it's just like.
I see what you're doing, and I just start flexing my arms.
Malvar's just kind of
Pretty
shaking
decent
their
hunter.
head and trying to ignore what you guys are doing.
I'm a pretty decent hunter, so
Okay.
tracked down a pack of wolves once before.
Okay. Not finding a description. So, yes, he has long dark hair. He's about a foot taller than me, and she's standing at about 5'3", so she's kind of short for her size. Or well, she's kind of on the shorter end, not for her size. Let's see. And if it's possible, I will, in my request, if you do decide to take it, along with tracking down, if you can do this as well, along with tracking down my husband and returning him home to me, if there is a way possibly to snap Egg out of her obsession over these inventions that she's created, because she's not herself, and we can tell.
We will certainly try.
Best.
We'll give it a shot.
If you need a place to start, when I went looking for him, I checked the stables because he's a farrier. He's our town's farrier. And if no one knows what that is, it's somebody who works the stables with horses and such.
Thank you.
um and she goes, I went to check the stables, and while the horses were fine, I did find in one of the stalls that there was some scorch marks. Um, and along with that, I also did notice that I have a jar of hearthfire seed, or not hearthfire, heartflower seeds. They're large in a bright red color with very hard shells. I cultivate them to sell them for local medicinal purposes to our herbalist. Um, but it, they my whole jar has gone missing, so I'm not sure if that is related.
We'll take a look. Keep it in mind.
Mhm.
All right. With that, let's see. Hold on. There should be. I know there was a reward. Because she's not just
500 gold and 5 levels up.
Are you trying to get the questions you've dealt with out of your system there?
Maybe.
Let's see. I'm trying to. I know I saw it. Maybe it's at the end. Ah, here we go. Serena looks at the three of you and she goes, if you do decide to take this quest and do decide to look into it and hopefully return my husband to me, and I will offer what gold I can gather, and if there's anything else to add to it, I will, to help make your travels easier on you.
I can't think of anything currently. Snacks for the trip?
I can definitely provide extra dried goods that you can snack on that will not go out fast.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
At most, I
Yeah.
can, at most, for the gold that I know for a fact I have, I can offer 50 gold. But if I can find more, I will try to see what I can do, because it's very important that my husband gets back to me.
Feasible enough?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
And da 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 da, quest accepted.
Ah.
All right. So you guys have been given 3 destinations. Farron's Stable, Raphael's house and Tota Ravenfeather. Yeah, Ravenfeather. Tota Ravenfeather's home. Which one would you like to go to first?
Which one's closest?
The distance has not been revealed to me.
Okay. Well,
What-
being
what
we're at
point?
the inn, probably the stables is right next to the inn.
You know that we'll go with that.
Yeah.
So Serena waves her hand in thanks once again as you guys get up and leave. Mayana goes, "Oh, before you leave, here's the food you ordered," and it's a
Yeah,
bunch
I think
of I'm going to assume they're vegetation sandwiches or something.
Oh no, he got like freaking meat and like hodges and things along that nature.
Seeing that y'all had been talking to Serena and it looked like there was more brewing there, she decided to pre-package and bundle it up for you so you could take it with you.
Just gonna stare at Surt, cross my arms. You're gonna share, right?
Hands over stuff.
My goodness. All right. So as you guys are approaching the stables, you can tell that the stables are very clean. That the animals seem to be very happy. Let's see. Let's see. This clean and orderly stable smells like hay and horses. Several horses munch contentedly in their stalls. One stall, however, is clearly scorched, and the straw within nothing but ash, and its wood splintered and blackened. So as you're entering, you notice all of these things. You notice that the horses seem to be pretty content. They're not stressed out whatsoever. They're pretty relaxed. So you can tell that Farron and whoever else works at the stables take really good care of these animals. But yeah, so you can tell that the horses are well cared for, that they're never mistreated, that they are just very content and happy here. They got that pudge on them. They're not overweight horses either, but they got that happy home pudge kind of that you usually see with a lot of animals, that when they're well taken care of and maybe eating a little bit too much, but not too severely much. Let's see.
Doesn't look like a little bit of scorching. This looks like a lot of scorching.
Actually go ahead and roll me an investigation check, since it sounds like you are particularly focusing on that stall now.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll me an investigation.
I'll help you out with that one.
Oh, actually, I was about to say, no need to, because Jasper passed really decently. The DC
Yeah.
was 12.
I rolled a nat one. I found the hay I'm currently chewing on.
Oh, your
I found some horse
investigation?
poop.
Dang.
I rolled a.
Oh wait, there we go.
There you go.
All right. Okay. But no, that was the
That
wrong
was
thing. I
charisma.
can't. I know it doesn't like me. Hello.
Whee!
Oh, I
If
found
we
it.
fail, if we fail a
We're
roll
good.
on there, we get a luck point.
We're
Oh,
fine.
yes. So you do get a luck point, Sir. You do get a luck point because you failed.
Yes.
All right.
Yippee.
So, all right. Looks like both Malvern and Jasper passed. So in addition to blackened wood and ash, the walls of the stall show signs of buckling, and the metal hinges on the stall door have been twisted violently, as if by some great force.
I think something exploded outwards.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. Someone go ahead and roll me a perception check, DC 13.
Sure. 'Cause apparently, I wasn't paying attention to any of the rest of that.
All right, good job. Sir, as your attention is being drawn to the explosion, as you're looking at the floor and the walls and everything of
Oh,
this.
if it's sight based, hold on. Because I have advantage on that.
Oh, nice. All right. But yeah, so as your attention is being drawn to it and you're looking around, let's see, you notice that there are fragments and gears with delicate whorls embedded in the wood of the stall. So you see it like in some of the wall, you see it in the floor, you see it in some of the door on the inside of the door. So what Jasper is suggesting is definitely showing to be somewhat the case, that there was something and it exploded.
He'll like take out a dagger and like yank a little piece out, and it goes, "Yeah, I think you were right.
What you got there?
A little bit of something that had ended up in the wood, and it's all over the place." He'll point it all out.
Huh. Hey, didn't you say those inventions were possibly dangerous?
That she did.
Let's see. Does anybody have proficiency in survival?
Yes.
All right. If you have
Yes.
proficiency in survival, give me a survival check real quick.
Wait, who should? Everybody?
Anybody who has
Everybody.
proficiency.
God damn.
Okay. Aw.
16.
Okay, so Malvern and Jasper, y'all notice that there are there's a bit of a trace of footsteps that lead out of the stables. And they seem to be about the size of what you would have expected from someone of Farron's description of height. So like they seem to be like the appropriate boot size, because these are definitely boot footprints, but it's been a day, people have been in and out of the stables. They're kind of not the cleanest footprints. So but yeah, so they lead outside. Do you choose to follow the footprints?
I would like to follow the footprints.
What are we following? What?
Footprints.
Footprints!
Oh, he'll look back over now.
Go ahead. So as you guys follow the footprints outside, you notice that, because still going off of the survival check, you notice that there is a patch of disturbed earth, that this was a recently dug up spot.
Why did I leave my
Random.
shovel at home?
I have hoofs. Hoof, 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 hoof.
Let's see. So yeah, as you dig open the hole and you move back the dirt, you actually find what remains of a broken wind-up horse. But it's definitely had gears. It was, something intricate, but it was mostly partially melted, obliterated, destroyed. And sir, one of the gears you found, the fragment of gear, seems to match the same kind of metal and design of this wind-up horse.
We have a exploding horse. What?
Yeah.
So by finding this, you're starting to see that, oh, something happened here at the stables. Something that revolved around the inventions that Serena told you about. It seems that the gift that Egg had given to Farron exploded on him.
How big is this wind-up horse?
It's yay big.
Okay. Okay,
Just,
wasn't a full-size horse. Good.
yeah, no. It's like a toy. It was a wound up toy.
Hmm. Okay.
So as you see this, you start thinking about, the thought wafts between the three of you of Raphael, the artist, and Tota Ravenfeather, the local hunter. As you both know that they were sold these items. How shall you proceed?
We should probably go visit them and make sure theirs haven't exploded as well.
This is probably a smart idea.
Yeah.
All right, so who shall you approach first?
Does this work? No. Okay. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, who do you want to go visit first?
Hmm.
Want to meet Raphael or you want to meet Toto?
We can go visit Raphael first.
All right. So you talk to some local townsfolk to kind of ask where this artist is located, and one of them very happily points out, gives you the directions, tells you where to go, though does give a small warning of he may not be too talkative. He seemed recently has been very focused on his art as of late.
Hmm. No.
I'm starting to get a pattern here. Egg got really invested in her work. Raphael's really invested in his work. All after these magical trinkets came into their hands.
Well, Egg got invested in her work before the trinkets. I might have miscommunicated that, but that she got caught up because in her invitation because of the
In the grief, yeah.
in her grief, yeah.
Hmm.
So you guys make your way over to Raphael's house. As you do, you knock on the door. And you hear a enter.
Walk in.
Follow through.
All right. As you enter, the interior of this house is open. Like immediately you see there are no walls to divide it whatsoever. It's just like one big room, basically. Um, One corner of the space is a studio filled with easels and canvases, some blank, some painted. Additional canvases, paints, and paintings sit atop or lean against walls and objects throughout the rest of the space, creating a maze of artwork and supplies. You see that the furnishings on the inside are very expensive. The whole place is just a mess. It is chaotic. There is no order. It is kind of what one would expect out of a stereotypical painter's home, almost. Just strewn canvases, paintings, and paints just everywhere. Like you can't even tell if he has a bed because there's just so much.
So, how much does this cost you in canvases a month?
Hold on a second. Gotta get to the page. So over in the studio, that corner where it's a studio, more set up to be the studio of the space, you see a human man sitting there, just really focused on his current painting that he is working on. He has a very suave slash snooty demeanor about him, like just the way he holds himself.
When did we find ourselves in San Francisco?
This ain't San Fran anymore, Toto. Definitely is impeccably dressed. Just very much well put together, but in comparison to the state of his living space, he is very well dressed and very presentable, almost as if he is ready to talk to any person who's ready to buy one of his paintings the moment they walk through that door. He's again just kind of really focused in on the current painting. Like, let me know when you're ready to purchase something. He just sort of says and just kind of leaves it at that. Doesn't even look at you guys. Just doesn't glance up from his painting. He's just busy at work.
I'm just gonna put on the biggest shit-eating grin and stare at Malvern.
Why?
This would be perfect for my collection, don't you think?
Pass this. It's a DC 13.
Deception?
Deception. Give me a deception.
19.
Huzzah!
Oh my god.
Okay, so all the previous fails were retconned, but I'm going to let you keep your points. So if you're keeping track of how many times you failed a roll, keep those points. You're going to need them.
Okay.
So yeah. So perking up at Jasper mentioning one of the paintings for his gallery, he goes, "Oh, yes, that one's an old one. Perhaps you might want to take a look at some of these newer paintings of mine, specifically this one that I'm working on right now." And he invites you over.
Gonna stand over his shoulder and look at what he's painting.
And so when you are looking at the painting, let's see. You're looking at this painting and it is not what you have seen out of most paintings. There is a slight whimsical nature and yet etherealness to this. There's definitely a hint of real quick, if you have if anybody has proficiency, give me an Arcana check.
Not I, said the barbarian.
Arcana is not in my list.
Malvern?
I have +2.
I was gonna say, but
Right.
do you have proficiency? Is that one of your proficient?
Oh. No. Okay. So you ignore that.
Okay.
Um.
You know what? Does anybody have a religion proficiency?
Nope.
Negative.
We are nature people.
Yeah.
I just live in a
Actually,
house
you know what?
out in the woods.
Actually, you know what? I know what. Malvern, since you're the
Mhm.
druid, go ahead and give me a nature check. Do you have that?
I do have that.
Give me a nature check.
Ah.
You know what? That's actually that works because I set the DC at 5, so you're good.
Okay. Cool.
Because this isn't book thing. This is me GMing thing. So you're good. That's good
these-
enough.
These fake dice don't like me.
I feel that in my soul. They don't like me either. But yeah, so it's very easy because of the fact that you are a druid, that you are somebody who spent time with nature and therefore the magic of nature. You recognize a natural magic when it's there.
Mhm.
In this painting, you can tell there is a magical element to it, but it is not a natural element. It is not something you would normally immediately recognize. It's almost kind of off-putting.
Hmm.
and like the way it is painted, the way the colors blend is just very almost verging on an uncanny valley kind of vibe.
Mm. Hmm. Malvern's gonna ask Raphael kind of where he got the inspiration for that painting.
Good question. Malvern, or not Malvern, sorry, Raphael just looks towards Malvern and goes, "Oh, it's, I swear, it just has recently come. Like the muses, they are speaking to me in such a way that beforehand I had artist block. I couldn't paint no matter what ideas came, no matter what I wanted to create. It just wasn't good enough. As you can see from that painting over there that y'all had considered, that piece of trash that you all were considering for your gallery. I wouldn't dare want that to leave this home. Um but recently I have been getting this like recently I have been getting this inspiration that ever since, like honestly ever since a few days ago, just been able to just really, anything that I think, anything that I imagine just sort of comes out. Like my hand it just knows how to paint, how to get it in just the right way, that it creates this amazing masterpiece before you that I haven't even finished yet. It should be done by tomorrow, by the way. He looks at Jasper.
Did anything spark this inspiration?
I mean, if you're asking anything that's changed,
Mm-hmm.
I guess it would be ever since I've got this mechanical bird here. Let me make sure I'm actually reading that correctly. No, wait, it wasn't a bird. My apologies.
Ish.
Hold a second. It's a he goes, ever since I brought home this clockwork sphere, it opens up in an amazing arrangement of spinning rings. It's almost like a music box. And I had never seen anything like it before. I had bought it off of Eglantine, the inventor, and usually I had gone into her workshop trying to see if maybe anything sparked that that inspiration to paint, to bring forth that creation of just pure brilliance. And most of her works were just, most of her inventions were just unoriginal. They were garish. They weren't very, they were ridiculous in truth. Until I saw this sphere and the intricacies. Like, he holds it up. He'll pick it up off the table and he holds it up to you. And if you look at it, you could see like the intricacies of the design and how well everything just mixes together. And that, like, he'll like just kind of like turn it to the side and you can see that there seems to be an interesting metal looking piece at its center that has very intricate and delicate little swirls and designs that just kind of are almost as if it was like water had run and went with a natural path that just seemed to flow with each other. And all these gears and pieces of metal that create the device are connected to this little piece of metal, like this little shard of metal in the middle. He goes, but you see this? This is something of beauty. So I bought it and I brought it home. Well, the very next day, I suddenly felt inspired. I just happened, like, I just put it on the table and I sat down as I normally do in the mornings, and then just suddenly, and he goes and points towards another painting. He goes, I've painted that. And the other painting you see is, let's see. So you see this painting of a sort of scenic view, but again, it uses colors in such a way that isn't of the natural material plane, the natural world that you are used to. It is definitely something more vibrant, more slightly that uncanny valley feeling again, just very much other, of an other place, an other, something other, basically.
Mhm.
And he continues to go that like there was just this odd sense that came over me when I painted, almost as if it was magical. Like normally the my brush is always, as an artist, my brush is the extension of my very arm. It is a part of me. But yet something about that day, and ever since then, I almost feel as if it just happens so much easier. That it is magic in itself, that I am creating magic on this canvas. I'll make sure.
Hmm.
So,
Creating magic on the canvas. I'm
uh,
sure that would probably net you quite a bit.
what? Oh,
What?
fetch you quite a bit. I had to hear. Frickin'. I heard something else, and I was very confused. So, as again, you're taking a look at both his older paintings and his newer ones. Compared to his previous paintings, you can see that the newer ones contains the strange element, almost alien. There are symbols in them that match the swirling patterns on the shard that you saw in the middle of the device. However, it's clear that the paint on the canvas in the new painting seems to come alive in a way far different from its earlier paintings. So, like I said, that very etherealness, that very uncanny valley, other world kind of feel to it.
You add glitter to your paint? Is that the secret?
I do no such trickery. Now I know you guys had mentioned Farron in the retcon. If you choose, now that you got him talking, maybe this would be a prime time to bring him up again.
Yeah. What's the not Raphael, the other guy, the guy who's missing, what's his name again?
Farron.
Theron.
Baron.
I will say this real quick. I noted his name is Farron, who's a farrier.
The Fern
Oh,
Farrier.
Baron the
Farrier. Farrier.
I noticed that, and I'm
Farrier.
just like, what? But yeah, so his name is Farron.
Alright. I'm gonna ask Raphael, do you know who Farron is?
Oh, yes, the inventor's brother-in-law. He was in here yesterday. Just but it's not important. But when would you like? Which painting would you like here?
I mean, it's kind of important because, you know, if you got it from them, it might. He pulls out the horse, kind of explode.
Oh, I mean, if we must talk about, we can take a break from the paintings. Yes, he was in here yesterday. He was just where is it? He was just raving about the shards in the devices being dangerous or something. Uh, honestly,
seems pretty dangerous.
in truth, I've not had nothing but positive. There's nothing weird. Nothing has exploded or sparked. It's just been a very docile and positive influence on my paintings. That's it. There's been nothing of evil or nefarious things that have come about.
Are there any buttons or switches or gear, wind up any things on the sphere?
Not that is like there's like a little wind up thing at the back, but he had like it had been going earlier. He goes like, I had the whole thing running earlier and it was fine. There was nothing happened. Honestly, I when knowing that this man was just being nonsensical, I had to ask him to leave because he was taking me away from my work.
It's gone.
Let's see. Wait, say that again.
He's gone.
Uh, I just know people come and go. It's really none of my business where they go. Honestly, I couldn't tell you where he went after he left here.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Yeah, go ahead. DC 10. Well, actually, no, I'll make it a DC 5. He would have passed the 10 anyway. Yeah, you can tell he's being honest. He really has no fucking clue. he was just being he really, you could tell he's kind of agitated that the topic of Farron has come up. He really was like he's starting to get the inclination that maybe he's not going to make a sale today, and he is not happy about it.
Tell you what. We'll come back. You said you'd have this done by tomorrow?
Yes. I'll have this particular one done by tomorrow. Unless of course you're interested in one of the other ones I finished.
We'll come back tomorrow, see how it looks, compare it to the other ones, and we'll see. I do like your style, though.
I very much appreciate it. I'll have it ready and wrapped for you tomorrow, or ready to be wrapped for you so you can take it tomorrow.
Right. Just for caution's sake, I probably wouldn't wind that up today.
I already did this morning. It was fine.
Again? Just for caution's sake.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing at all. And because of your insight, you can tell he's not going to listen. He's going to do what he wants because he literally has no reason to actually consider or believe that this thing is dangerous. All he knows is that it has made his inspiration come back, and he's creating paintings like he's never done before.
Meanwhile, they were all talking about that he has no idea where he went, and he wandered off after leaving the shop, and so Cert has squirreled, and is like got over, already headed over towards the door, and just opened the door, poked his head outside, and is now looking for tracks of the man that they're looking for.
Well, remember, you still have one more person to visit. And obviously, Raphael doesn't sound like he's going to want to listen too much if you try to push the whole device being dangerous thing. Let me just double check, just to make sure I've not missed anything. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. Okay, cool. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. So, you do know that there is still Tota to talk to. The other person who bought the invention, one of the other inventions.
Alright. Alright, let's go talk to him.
So y'all, similar thing, you make your way over to Tota Ravenfeather's house. Though you notice this one's a little bit off to the side of the small village. It is
tracks for Hunter.
Off to the side, it's very barren by design on the outside. There's nothing fancy about it. It's basically, for all intents and purposes, a cabin. Do you knock at the door? All right. Careful, you might summon Hatter there. Lore context.
I've got one for you.
So upon knocking upon the door after a few seconds opens up just a smidge, and you see the face of an elven, feminine presenting individual. She opens the door and kind of looks you up and down and goes, "What do you want?"
Hello. Yeah, we were to understand that you got a item on there, lovely little one of the little mechanical items recently. He'll hold up like the horse.
She goes, "Oh, um, yes, I did. I take it you want to come in?"
Yes, please.
She opens the door wide and you all enter. Upon entering, you see that this simple dwelling is adorned with plain wood furnishings and animal pelts. The entire place seems purely functional, save for a fancy suit of armor on display against one wall, two crossed swords hung above it. What would you like to know about the device? And she points over. This is where the mechanical bird comes in. The clockwork bird comes in. She points to a clockwork bird sitting on a mantle above her fireplace, next to where her bow and arrows are often hung.
You been having any issues with that at all?
Issues? What issues do you mean?
Fire, sparks, explosions, death,
No,
maiming, dismemberment.
none of that. Why are you here exactly? Why I should ask is what about these devices did you want to speak about besides, or
Sir?
she um Toda is like, she's kind of slightly confused, and yet also someone, yeah, no, never mind. She's kind of confused, and yet also you can tell she's kind of intrigued. Like, she's trying to hold back her interest because she's looking at the three of you, and it's almost as if so many questions have gone behind her eyes that you can kind of see. She's like wanting to ask so many questions about y'all, but she's trying to keep herself contained a little bit and is kind of confused why the whole mechanical bird and items are being brought up. She's
One more
As you
time.
can.
Guy, oh, I was just gonna
Go
ask
ahead.
one more time. Guy who's missing's name. I know it starts with an F.
Farron.
Farron. Okay.
Well, as you can see, this one was given to the guy by the name of Farron. And it mildly exploded.
Farron, or not
Generated
Farron.
everything.
Toda just kind of goes, "Oh, well, is he all right? I mean, well, when did this happen? Did this happen today?"
Actually, were we able to tell how
Somewhere
long it's
between
been
last
since
night and today.
Whoa, there's two people talking. What?
Sorry.
were we able to tell when this exploded? Was it again?
I mean, with talking with Serena, you knew that Farron got frantic and started talking about how dangerous the items were yesterday. So with the context clues, you could probably determine that this happened yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and knowing, if you know, I want to assume with, since, again, this is the world that y'all are in, at least some of you probably would have interacted with farriers in the past, especially like Jasper. You know what? We'll go with Jasper on this one. Being a homesteader, a cottage homesteader, you are used to a lot of the more farmer style of life. You're used to have, other farriers, other cattle herders, working with animals. You're aware that many farriers start early in the morning when they go to the stables and they do start on the work that they have. So knowing that the explosion happened yesterday by what Serena said, and you having your homesteader knowledge, you can deduce your homesteader cottage knowledge. You can deduce that this probably happened like early that yesterday morning.
Most likely happened early yesterday morning.
Well, then I guess he's fine because he was in here yesterday. Oh, I guess that's why he was talking about how dangerous the bird was.
Well,
Yep. And then he's kind of riveted.
Yeah,
He's
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 missing.
gone missing.
let's see. Double check. Because I mean, he was in here talking about that they were dangerous and could potentially kill, and he did urge me to destroy mine. I gave him the moment to speak his piece. I listened, but it didn't seem that dangerous, and honestly, any dangers that occur from it, I'm sure I can handle. Um though he didn't seem too happy with my response with that in that regard, and he just said he seemed very determined to deal with this. So I do know he seemed to head off into the direction of his sister-in-law Eglantine's workshop.
Hmm.
Let's see. Though I will say, if you're going to be traveling in this area, do be careful. Um, I had an odd occurrence last night out in the woods.
Hmm.
I was out hunting and I ended up getting attacked by a strange creature. It was humanoid of shape, very, very pale skinned, and stringy hair. It appeared to be blind, though, and yet it could still target me when it attacked. I wasn't quite sure how it could do that. I did manage to kill it, and. What was it? Um, though, like I did manage to kill it, but as I checked it over, because it looked like it had a pouch on it, there was a small disc inside the pouch, and it seemed to bear a very similar design and look of the shard that's in my bird.
Hmm.
It was quite bizarre. Couldn't quite tell you where exactly it came from, but I was out by the woods on the way to the local caverns.
Well, that
Those
that could be a possibility.
those local caverns, would that be a place where someone would be able to mine minerals of some kind?
Not that I'm aware of. They've been not really explored too much, but there was anytime I've been out there, there's never been a sign that there was ever a that it was ever used for mining. I think they are just natural caverns. I haven't been in them
Hmm.
myself though.
Where
As
did you leave the body?
uh Toda set motions for you to follow. Let's see, hold on. I think. Yeah. She motions for y'all to follow her. And she shows the you guys kind of go a little a ways from town, not too far though. And she points off and you can kind of see off in the distance a mound of a freshly dug area where she had buried the body of the creature. Let's see, make sure. Yeah. And she kind of like says, I have the pouch here if you're interested.
Now, is this where the creature attacked you as well?
No, it was a little bit past where I buried it. I didn't want. There's a trail over by where I was, and I did not want to terrify any of the local townsfolk, so I had to move it and bury it so that way it would be out of the way.
Mm.
With Toda saying that, someone real quick give me an insight. DC 10.
I can.
Sweet. Ah.
Yeah, don't take mine.
Okay. So Cert and Jasper, with Toda making that statement about not wanting to scare the local townsfolk, you take note of how she doesn't refer to herself in that manner, as if she's not quite a part of the village themselves, as if she's more somebody who isn't originally from here.
It's a doppelganger. I swing my great axe.
Do you actually? I was about to say,
No.
do you actually?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Wouldn't that just be the wildest thing?
I wouldn't be surprised considering there are murder hobos out there. And there are also people who probably would have tried to kill Raphael as well.
Yeah. I'm trying not to be a murder hobo.
I appreciate it.
I'm just a guy.
Let's see. As you guys, with those insights, especially with Jasper's 19, you also take note of her overall facial feature. While she's definitely intrigued by specifically Malvern and Cert because she has not seen anyone like them before. With the way she talks to Jasper, you can tell that she's used to humans. She's used, she's used to the elves and humans and dwarves, what most of us players and GMs would know as the pretty typical fantasy lineages that we would choose. But she seems extremely intrigued by both Cert and Malvern. Let's see. So
No,
like,
you can't skin Cert.
she just looks at it. She goes, "I wasn't." She's like, "I didn't want to skin him. I honestly am very intrigued. Where are you two from?"
What?
Yeah. The old what is it? The old Margrave?
Oh, that is a distance away from here. That is quite a bit of travel. You must have seen so many things out there. I'm sure they've given you challenges. And with that statement, you can also tell, like, oh, there's a bit of yearning from her. Like she seems to be really wanting a challenge, some kind of purpose in her life. But she also seems a little bit world weary as to why she, has set up her homestead just outside of the village. She doesn't really consider herself a part of Fernhaven itself or the townsfolk.
I mean, we are looking to find this dude here. So,
It's a fun little adventure.
Yeah.
Well,
a little bit.
she leads you guys back to her little hut, her little home. As she's talking to you. Well, the best thing that I can suggest then is to go and talk to Eglantine. She's the one that I bought the bird off of. It was I saw it and it was pretty and thought it was something nice to put into my home. Though, if I'm being honest, things became more interesting since I've bought it.
Oh,
Also,
How so?
Do. So it seemed to imbue my hunting weapons with magic, almost as if they are bonded with me. I've been trying to experiment with how to utilize that. Like, I see my arrows seem to go more towards my intended target, as if wind and weather just have no basis or placement in how true my arrow strikes.
Mm.
And so I've been just simply trying to figure out how I can utilize that. Perhaps start adventuring on my own. She says as you guys enter back into her home.
mm,
But yeah, but again, she just turns and goes, but yes, I would probably go to Eglantine. That is where Farron headed in the direction of, and if he was concerned about these devices, he's probably went to talk to her.
that is a very good idea. Now, can we borrow that pouch with that shard or that disc?
She
Disc
just
shard.
she just kind of shrugs and just hands it over. She goes, I have no use for it. I was going to give it to Eglantine. Maybe you can hand it to her for me, because she was been talking about going to get more.
More?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where she found these. You'll have to ask her.
mm.
All right.
As you
Oh,
Well,
go ahead.
stay safe and maybe don't use those weapons today.
She just sort of shrugs, kind of nonchalantly. Not as dismissive as Raphael was of y'all, but not, again, 100% convinced. But
Just until we find some answers.
as your conversation starts to finish up, suddenly there is a slight ringing vibration sound that can be heard. Roll me a perception.
Oh no.
oh dear.
Poor Cert.
Rest in pepperonis, Raphael.
Um, that'll work. So you notice that this ringing vibration sound is coming from the bird on the mantle. And suddenly, before anybody can react, you see sparks, and then a sort of shockwave emanates it, like a magical surge just goes, and then it stops. At first, nothing seems to have happened. Tota is standing there, slightly shocked and surprised.
I'm just gonna take 2 steps back.
Yeah.
And then you hear a rattling sound. But it's not coming
I
from
think we should go ahead.
it's not coming from the bird.
They're coming from the pouch in my hand.
No. Um Going off of your perception checks there, since you guys are alert, you hear the creaking. It's almost like a creaking metal. And you happen to look in the direction of where that sound is
Oh
coming
god,
from.
no. Oh
And you
no.
see the armor's helmet head turn towards y'all. And then it bolts with its sword that it has on its hip, and it goes to try to slice at y'all. Goes to towards, let's see. Where's the dice? Ah, there we go. I gotta remember where these are at. 1d4. Oh, roll. Oh. Wait, how do I probably should have practiced rolling.
On the chat bar, bottom right, there's a dice thing.
Oh, crap. I just realized I pressed it way too many. Ignore this. I gotta clear out my thing. That's not supposed to happen. We're ignoring that. We're ignoring that. Just one. Just one. There we go. All right. So it is going towards Cert. Let's see. Your AC is 14. Where did I put that? There it is. So let's see. It does. Okay, so it doesn't actually have a sword on it. It's using its fist. And takes a strike at you.
I just
And
want to
it
throw it out there.
misses.
I can't be surprised.
And then it just kind of keeps running past you and out into the street. But before you guys, again, have any more time to react, you hear some more shaking.
Oh no.
As suddenly both swords that were mounted above the armor come out of their sheaths and start flying, following the armor outside. Tota looks at you three and goes, "Oh no. They're gonna go for the villagers." And she rushes out to confront it. Everybody roll initiative.
I'm going.
Alright.
I have advantage on that.
Sorry, I gotta. There's initiative. Ah!
Okay, so let's see. We're gonna use the armor since it woke up first.
I think this calls for the big guns.
Okay, it's just Dex. Okay, so the armor and swords will be going on 15. Let me see if I can. All right. Let's me add them to the map here. Oh. Flying swords. Map. Oh, that goes over. Oh, there we go. Like, where'd it go? There's another one. All right. So they are on right here, flanking each other. All right. So it looks like Jesper, you rolled a 21, so you get to go first. Oh, I should also add the scout because add to map. She is joining the fight. So she will be over here. And then make that Dex. I'll let her go on a different turn. There we go. Okay. So yeah, Jasper, you go first.
Ah. Ah. What's my movement speed? Where's my movement?
Should be up at the top, right under your AC and initiative and all that. Your
Yeah.
size and then speed.
Mm-hmm.
30 feet.
Yep.
That thing got fast. Because I can't make it to him. That sucks. I guess I'm going to move 30 feet forward. And have to be a melee. No. I'm going to throw one of my hand axes at the armor
All right.
using a hamstring attack.
Hamstringing. Hold a second. Let me double
When you
check.
make an attack with this weapon, you can make a painful but superficial wound on a leg on a large or smaller creature. Make an attack roll with this weapon. On a hit, the target's walking speed is reduced by 10 feet for 1 minute.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah,
No
go ahead.
damage. Ah! Yeet!
Nope, that's a miss.
Ooh.
So
That's my
as you
turn.
as you throw the axe, you hear a ching as it bounces off of its calf. And
Well,
it
I
just
tried.
kind of stares at you. All right, then. So that would make the armor and the flying swords' turn.
I probably should have raged.
Well, I was about to ask, is that the end of your turn?
You know what? I think I'm going to also rage.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
Because I got angry when it missed.
There you go. So it moves up 5 feet. And it is going to use its multi-attack. So it's going to make 2 slams.
We're level 1.
It has a multi-attack. So whoop your butt.
Do either one of those hit?
I don't see any rolls.
Oh, that's probably because I have them. There we go. Show roll details. There we go.
Yes, both hit.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Well, at least you're raging. Take a
Yeah.
All right. Looks like you take 14 bludgeoning.
I'm really glad I'm raging.
So yeah, that's 7.
Cool.
All right.
I am at half health.
Oof.
Great.
The sword. What sword? Let's see. There's 3 y'all. So actually, there's 4 y'all. So let me roll a d4 where the sword's gonna go, or at least one of them. 3. All right. So one sword. What is the sword's movement speed? Is the question. Let's see. Fly of 50. So got the one sword. It's going to fly at Cert. And it's going to attack with a slash.
Do opportunity attacks exist?
Yes. Did I pass through your 5 foot?
Yes.
Go ahead and make an opportunity attack.
I'm going to try to grab it. I assume I have to roll to hit.
Yeah, you would, and that misses.
Nope.
So yeah, it just sort of as it just flies out of your grasp.
To
and
be fair, I'm currently unarmed.
Well, the good thing is the armor only moved 5 feet, so that technically means your axe is sitting about 5 feet behind the armor. So long as you don't leave its reach, you don't get attacked. You won't get the opportunity attack
okay.
against you.
I've got the big guns on my back.
Let's see. So it is going to use its slash against you, Cert.
Yeah.
I tried.
11. Does it hit?
Nope.
All right. It misses again. Okay. That will be its turn. So the other sword, let's see who that's going to go towards. It's going to go towards Malvern.
Yay!
The 50
So great.
feet. Oh, Jasper, you get another opportunity? Or is that once a turn?
Nope. It's reaction.
Yeah, that's right. Reaction. I had to take a minute. Wait a minute. All right. It's going to slash at you.
Oh, lovely.
9. Does it hit?
That's going against AC?
Yes, AC.
No.
All right. So both miss. All right. So that is the animated armor and swords turn. So this means that it should be scout. 5, 3, 8. No, sir, you're next.
All right. Well, since the sword decided it wanted to get in my face, I'm going to pull my short sword and attack it back.
All right. Roll me them attacks. Ooh, just barely. So you go to swing and you just manage to like you hear a slight ching as it kind of glances off of the guard on the sword.
Am I one off?
Hmm?
I say, am I one off?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use luck point.
Well, there you go. Okay, so you hit.
Hey.
Go ahead, roll damage.
Murder.
7 piercing. Is there resistance? Ah, it's resistant to piercing. So that makes it 3.
We're level 1.
Makes it 8. Okay. All right. So is that? Do you have anything else you want to do?
I don't really have anything else I can do.
All right. Then next
right, ma'am.
up is. So 3. So that would be the scout. Okay. So the scout sees the sword fly at Cert, and she Toda decides to let's see, she is how far? She's close enough. Okay, so she moves in and she will use her short sword. And she misses. Still, so she's very much still on edge and disturbed at the fact that holy crap, these things are flying around and moving. What the hell? All right, Malvern, your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna cast produce flame, and well, how far am I from the armor?
Oh, you're gonna attack the armor, not the sword, right in front of you.
I mean, I could attack the sword right in front of me.
It's your decision on that one, and I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just like I leave that up to
Okay.
you.
Well,
The
in that case,
armor is here.
I think I have. Okay. Yeah. Should I have in my like weapons, armor, and tools, I have a sickle, leather armor, and shield. Should I equip those?
We're going to assume they're already equipped, so go ahead
Yeah.
and add them to your equipped stuff.
Okay.
Because you were
Okay.
traveling, you would have had them equipped because getting jumped out in the middle of the woods on traveling is not a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. In that case, I am um yeah, I'm gonna use the sickle and I'm just gonna try and like knock. I don't damage the sword. Something.
Gotcha.
Just go at the sword in front of me. Um.
That hits.
Is,
Roll damage.
yeah.
The 5 slashing, which it is not resistant nor immune to. So full damage.
Yay!
All right.
I think that's it.
Okay, that would be 6. There we go. Alrighty, so back to the top of the order. So that would be Jasper.
Pulling out the big gun great axe. And we're going to take a swing. An 18 hit.
For the armor, yes, yes, it does.
Yay.
You met its AC.
15 slashing damage.
Which it's resistant to.
Lovely.
So it takes 7.
I'm pretty sure that automatically added my extra rage damage. Yeah, I think so.
It's a 10 plus 5 for 15 slashing.
Yeah, I think it added that into the plus 5. I'm not 100% sure though. I mean, I can end my rage real quick. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll. Yeah. So
okay.
yeah.
It did. So it did. Okay. So yeah, that
Yeah.
will be -7.
And that just gonna circle around up here without leaving his range, just to give an open shot for anyone behind me that wants to help out when they're free up.
Gotcha. So that means it's the armor and swords turn. So the armor. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So it's going to use its slam attack again because it has multi attack.
Yep.
That's 1. That's 2. Which one hits?
I don't see them. I don't see them.
21 and a 12.
The 21 hits.
3 bludgeoning. So since you're raging, that's 1. So you take 1 point of damage.
I'm okay.
Okay. I don't start. All right. The sword in front of you, sir, makes an attack. This time it will actually go after the scout. That's 12. And it misses. The scout just manages to kind of shift just enough out of the way, and it misses its attack. Let's see. And then for you, Malvern, it will try to take a slash action at you.
Great.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
All right. It goes to attack, and your senses just manage to let it, just pass right by you. And we're gonna have to pause real quick because Sert's up next. And there was a knock at the door, so the child has requested attention for something. Did you put like a mask or something on your icon in the video, Phogoth?
Definitely not a mask.
Oh, you're trying to show that you're. Ow! I'm hurting.
Yep.
By the way, it's your turn, Sart.
Yes.
Okay. A wild consideration. I don't think I can disarm it if it is the weapon.
I cast fireball.
Right. We'll just smack it.
That definitely hits. Roll the damage.
That was a crit.
And I was about to say, yeah, that initial 8 was enough. You hit the sword and it just sort of falls to the ground, the blade having been broken.
No. Put away the sword, draw the bow, and ready to go.
Oh, that's
Give a
cool.
thumbs up. I've got this.
Real quick,
You help Malvern.
real quick, before we continue, I just put this sword at 0.
That's
Wait,
adorable.
Look at that.
Oh, that's cute.
Dem,
That is
dem
awesome.
bones. That's adorable.
It's like the bones are sad.
That's amazing. I love it.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I
Ah.
can't. How do what? How do you see that?
You have shard
Oh
open?
wait.
What is happening?
Yeah. Is
Why?
it the map?
Yeah, it's the map. What the?
Okay.
What's happening?
It keeps zooming in on me. Like I'm now seeing the fingers. I'm like, what the? I gotta refresh my page.
Wait.
Did I just try to zoom in too fast? Nope. Okay. Refresh. I gotta refresh.
Okay.
Oh gods, now you can see what happened. Ah, okay. Okay. I'm back. We're good. I hope. I gotta check. What is going on? Why is that? Okay, I need to fix this real quick. Something happened with the projection. Get your butt over here. My goodness. Okay. There we go. Back to normal. We're good. Cert went. So Scout's turn. Toda's going to move this way and come help Malvern.
Yippee!
And then she's going to use she didn't have to move. Oh well. Short sword. That hits. And for 5 piercing, so 2 piercing. All right, and that is Toda's turn. So it's now your turn, Malvern.
Yippee! Okay. How far am I? Well, let's see.
There's a sword in front of you.
There is a sword in front of me. Oh goodness. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah. I am gonna use produce flame. And so it basically it says a flickering flame appears in your hand, you know, remains for the duration. It doesn't harm me or my equipment. And basically I can hurl it at a creature within 30 feet of me. So I am going to hurl it at the sword.
That works. Okay. Let me see that.
Okay, let me.
I'm trying to here we go, Malvern. You said produce flame,
Test
right?
that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Is that the attack roll? Or is there an attack roll for produce
Yeah.
flame?
Here, let me see. Um Yeah, I think there is an attack roll. I think that is it. Wait, make a ranged.
Range
It says
itself.
make a ranged spell attack on a hit. The target takes 1d8 fire.
Gotcha. Okay, so you do have to make an attack roll. That 12 misses.
Yeah.
So
Ah.
you see the flame go as it flies off.
Well.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I don't think so.
All right. Top of the order. Jasper, have at it.
Move over here, and we're gonna try to swing again. Great axe, go! 23
That hits. Roll damage.
for 3 total slashing after halving.
Yep. 3 total.
That's my turn.
Okay. Alrighty. So the armor is definitely fixated on you at this point. Because you're the one doing the damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's going to do its slam attacks again. You should be able to see it now.
No and yes.
10 damage.
Down to 5, right?
Yes, 5 damage because of your rage.
I'm good, guys. I'm good.
Okay.
My goodness.
1 HP is full HP.
Alright, sir, it's your turn. Or, no, that's right. It's the other sword's turn. I forgot about that. The sword's going to attack Malvern.
Yippee.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay, it misses. Now it's, Sirt's turn. Sirt. Hatter.
Go ahead, Brain. Okay. Jasper's over there getting his butt kicked 6 ways to Sunday. Malvern's doing all right.
Hold my own.
I don't think Malvern's been hit
Doing
yet.
good. Nope.
Okay. All right, we're gonna shoot that armor he's got over there.
That misses.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Ow.
Trying to help.
The scout does, let's see. So yeah, the scout decides to, realizing that, realizing that Jasper is in more need of help right now, they use their bonus action to disengage from the sword. A move back about here, and then they're going to use the short bow on the living armor. And misses. And you just, Jasper, you just see this arrow go flying past it as it shoots between you and the armor.
Thought you said your arrows strike true.
I'm nervous. I'm sorry. Malvern, it's your turn.
All right. Well,
It's gonna hurt.
Katie, well, there's still a sword right in front of me, so, right, I'm gonna, use my sickle again and just try and hit it again with it.
All right, give it a whack.
Yeah.
That hits. Roll damage. Oh, so close. Ah. It's almost there.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Almost there.
All right, Jasper. Top of the order. Your turn.
This is gonna suck. Swing, swing, swing my big axe.
Ooh, that's a miss. Do you have any luck points? Do you have 3?
No,
Damn.
I have 2.
Damn.
Oh.
Wait. Oh! Wait, didn't you miss previously?
Meh.
But genuine question,
Uh,
didn't you miss
my first
previously?
attack- My
That's
first
a luck
attack
point.
whipped.
That's another luck point.
Oh, missing this stuff is
Yes.
a luck point?
Yes, if you miss an
okay, I have to
attack,
log
if
in
you fail a check save, or if you fail a check or fail a save, you get a luck point.
So I can burn
Didn't you-
3 of them to reroll.
Yes, you can burn 3 to re-roll. That's why I was
Yeah, I
asking.
was like, didn't you also like fail the very first roll?
Yes.
In this game.
Yes.
So go ahead and no, that's to add on to it. Just remove it and re-roll that attack.
What? Oh.
You added it as a bonus, not as the re-roll. So just re-roll it.
I was just doing that to remove them. Whop.
There you go. You hit.
Crit.
Roll damage.
I crit.
You critted. Roll that damage. Hells yeah, there we go.
I'm
Yeah.
angry. There's 20 points of slashing, half to 10.
Hell yeah.
Now, question. Is a health potion a bonus action?
I believe it's still a full action if you want the full health. Bonus action to drink, if I remember correctly. I might be misremembering. That might be something else. Let me find. Should be rules. Though, to be honest, I really love that one video I kept coming across where they were just like, proof that drinking a health potion is a bonus action. And they did it in under 6 seconds and still
I mean,
attacked.
to be fair, it's like a 1-ounce shot.
Yeah. Let's see, where is it? I'm trying to find. I will say this is the only downside to Demiplane not being completely set up for TOV just yet, because Demiplane is kind of like D&D Beyond, created by the same people who originally created D&D Beyond, and it's for all the other games, like third-party 5e content, other 5e content, not WotC. Then you got a whole bunch of other games on there as well. Here we go. Hold on. Interacting with items is 213. So let's see if it's in there. Nope, passed it. Get back here. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna go with it's a bonus action instead of just. I'll dig through it later and look later. I'm gonna rule that it's a bonus action to drink.
That's what I'm drinking.
There you go. All right, so you get 6 health points back.
Oops. +6.
Yeah.
Oops. I was hitting the hit dice, not the. There we go.
There you go. You're back in the orange.
Not for long.
All right, I take it that's your turn?
That's all I can do.
All right. Sadly, yeah, the multi-attack happens again.
I'm level 1. No.
Let the other one fail.
That meets my armor class.
If it meets, it beats.
Yep.
3 bludgeoning, so 1 point since you're still in rage. And then it actually does have a bonus action, but it doesn't utilize it until now, so think of it like a second phase. Helmet bash. Wait a minute. Let me read this. Helmet bash. The animated armor slams its helmet into a creature it can sense within 5 feet of it. The target must succeed on a DC 13 strength save or take. So I need a strength save from you.
I have advantage on those.
Then roll it at advantage.
I need the advantage.
Well, you meet it. All right, 17. Let's see. So it doesn't say anything about taking half, so you don't take any damage. All right.
Let's go.
All right. The sword tries to attack Malvern. Does a 14 hit.
No.
All right, it misses. Let's see. Hold on. Flying sword makes. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, it misses.
Yippee!
All right, which means it's Cert's turn.
Yeah.
One can certainly say he is up.
All right, I'm gonna try to shoot this armor again here. Let's see if we can do this.
You miss.
By how much?
4.
Okay, well, let me just try to do the reroll with my luck.
And you hit.
Ah, it's much better. Yeah.
Roll damage. And
9
it takes
piercing?
that full 9 because it does not have resistance against piercing.
And I am going to hit it with my Mystic Mark, too.
Do it. Alrighty. Alright, that means it's...
Oh, including for the attack that triggered that. Oh, okay. It takes an additional 4.
Oh, well, crap. Okay. It's hurting. You see a lot of the armor pieces have begun to fall off of this thing as a lot of it is getting damaged. Some straps are being torn apart, things like that.
Yeah, you're not very tough now, are ya? Famous last words.
It's the scout's turn, so she's gonna fire her short bow. And misses. All right, Malvern, your turn.
Alrighty. After the sword once again.
You got it. I believe in you.
Alright, let's see. The sickle.
Hell yeah. Roll that
Nice.
damage. I want to see how much.
Not much.
Not much, but you know what? It's still enough.
Hit that critical, by the way.
Oh yeah, hit the critical.
Oh.
Eh,
There you go.
Ah.
There you go. Well, it was only had 2 health points left anyway, so you see this thing just get yeeted off to the side as it breaks in 3s.
Yeah.
So it
Yeet.
did. It did.
Quite dead.
All right, Jasper, your turn.
I'm gonna disarm you.
Literally. Wait, I was supposed to say, is there?
gonna go
That
cry now.
misses. Well, you're also really hurt. So, you know, it makes sense. Let's see. Does your rage or anything else give you any special abilities or stuff?
Reroll that now. That's a nat 1. That's gonna fail.
Gotcha. Well, I meant like if there was like anything class ability wise.
No, just double my proficiency bonus for athletics checks, carry capacity increases. Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Level 1, baby.
So let's see. It's going to attack you again because it has no thoughts.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, second one real quick. Okay, that one misses.
Nope.
Okay, first one. Oh, let it be little.
So I'm still standing for now.
I'm still standing. Yeah. Jeez. And then it's going to try to do its helmet bash again, so I need another strength save from you.
At advantage. 15?
Yep, you succeed. DC's 13, so you succeed. So no
I'm
more
the
damage.
tank. I'm doing my job.
All right, sir, it's your turn.
All right. Shoot this sucker again.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Hey, do I get a luck point for a nat 1?
Yes, if you anything that's failed, that's a luck point.
Okay.
Yippee.
But again, maximum of 5. And like I
Right.
said, unlike doing the thing where you gotta re-roll it, just like it just caps out at 5. Just let it cap out. I'm not having you do all that. But yeah, is that your turn, sir?
That's everything I got.
All right. The scout will again try to attack. Ah, it just sort of like hits the armor, goes chink as it bounces off.
She get luck points?
Nah, she's an NPC.
Worth a shot.
Hey, just be glad I'm not utilizing doom
I know.
points.
Oh.
The GM gets doom points. I gotta take time and actually learn how to use those. Anyway, Malvern, your turn.
Alright. So, how far am I from the armor?
I'm gonna use this real quick. You're about 36 feet.
Ah, okay. I am gonna move closer to the armor. By like 20 feet.
Gotcha.
Um,
Go ahead and move your token.
uh,
There you go.
yeah. Okay. And then let's see. I am gonna use produce flame again. And I'm gonna hurl it at the armor.
Do it. And it misses. Just kind of fizzles out as it hits it.
Mm.
All right, Jasper. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's all.
All right, Jasper, your turn.
One more strike.
You got it.
You can do it.
Oh, that's a miss.
That is a miss.
Oh man. It's a good thing all
Well-
y'all have potions of health on you. Okay. Is
Yeah.
Twilight's coming.
that a miss?
That's my armor class.
Damn it. Okay, second one.
No.
Okay. Okay, we're still good. Ah, shite. That's 4. I was supposed to say, don't. Okay, he's down. And the armor turns, sees Malvern, and walks over.
Ah.
But it already attacked both times, so it has to wait.
Okay.
Yeah, just be glad it's only headbutting me.
Alright, Sir, your turn.
All right. Let's try to save Melbourne here. That sucker's a little crazy.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
And the additional D4. But 8 in total.
It is down. It had 1 left.
Yeah.
Alright, somebody got let everybody get. The scout, Toda, comes running over and brings out one of her own potions of healing and shoves it down your throat. You get the full healing of it, so that's 10 points.
Yippee.
Toda looks at all 3 of you. She goes, "You know what? Take the bird. I don't want it anymore."
Yeah. Hmm.
That armor. It's like a truck. I say as I slowly get up, grabbing my hand axe off the ground.
Toda looks at Jasper and just kind of goes, "Is that like a wagon? What's a truck?"
It's a wagon that carries lots of cargo.
Ah. I haven't seen one of those before.
At least 8 horses. Horsepower.
She goes, "Well, you made it through. I am sorry. I did not listen. Yeah, the bird is yours. Take it."
So are you going to do anything with this armor?
The armor before you has been at this point pretty badly wrecked from
But
all the attacks it took.
But that wasn't the question.
Toto looks at him, looks at Jasper, and goes, "It's personal, so I will be keeping it. So long as it doesn't come back alive again. If it comes back alive, I'm ditching it at that point."
I stare at her. I stare at the armor. And I have the helmet.
No. The helmet is a part of the armor. No.
I just wanted to see how far it flew.
Were you gonna kick it?
No, I was gonna yeet it in the air and with my great axe send it.
Oh, so no Viggo Mortensen situation. Got it.
No, I didn't feel like breaking my toe.
But no, she quickly runs in, grabs the bird, hands it to one of y'all, whoever wants to take it, and then starts gathering up the armor and just brings it back into the house and then just gathers up the pieces of swords. And the surrounding townsfolk who had went and ran away to hide because holy crap, what the fuck? They're like cheering to see that y'all have defeated the these animated objects that were wreaking havoc outside. And some people come up with the extra potion and some extra food to celebrate your win there.
Nice.
Yay.
So you get at least another 10 points there, Jasper.
Okay, I'll take the 4.
There you go. Full health.
Yay.
All right.
You could call us certifiable. I say as I stare at Cert and smile.
Also, I just learned that truck in medieval times would be the little wheels on the for like a cannon, wheel the cannon around. Get hit by a truck.
I got hit by a cannon.
Oh, all right. So, all right, we're about 2.5 hours in. Since we're trying to keep it at the 3 hours, we're gonna go ahead and stop it here. We will meet up again whenever you guys are available, and we'll continue the journey forward.
Yay.
So I'm gonna go ahead. Thank you guys for joining me and my new GMing. And we'll see each other again next time.
Yeah.